Hello, my mad scrappers. I am back. I'm in front of the camera for once, not behind the camera. Isn't that something? But that's only because I'm in better digs than usual because the scrap room, the scrap room of madness is pure madness. But it has beautiful blue walls now and 4 can lights, and I have a new ceiling fan. Steve's been sending me pictures, and I go, why is Steve sending me pictures, Mara? Well, it's because this is my weekend away from home, my annual sojourn with my scrappy girlfriends, and we're having a crap all this weekend. So I'm in Oceanside, and just because I'm evil, here, let me share. This is my view of the beach. We are right across the street. We're at, Wyndham Oceanside Pier, having a wonderful time. I have a great view of the pool. We'll be visiting that later, I think. But this is my view, right out the balcony, right outside of my room. It's just lovely being here. A wonderful time. Actually setting up all of my crafting. I haven't done a thing yet because then we went shopping, and now we're back. And only a mad woman like me brings her mail call with her. So we have a mail call, but I wanted to do that with you. So I thought I'll just bring it with me because it was going to be days. And when I left, my desk was covered in plastic because they were painting. And it was going to be a few days. And I go, oh no, I want to open this stuff. I need to get it through. I have like at least 2-3 days worth of packages and stuff I gotten for whatnot and whatnot. So I wanted to share that all with you guys. So here, let me take you on a tour. You can take a peek at what 6 women do when they move into a hotel room to crop. Oh, let me take a quick tour. Don't get dizzy. Oh. So this is our digs right now, guys. And we get, because we use a timeshare, it's a 3-bedroom. So there's a back bedroom in that opening, and there's one there, and there's one there. That's mine. And then we just move the furniture. We move in, we bring in our tables. I took the dining room table, a piece of it, and where I sit, I can see the ocean. So we moved it. I brought another table. This is the one that's been sitting in my craft room, which will no longer sit there because I got new tables. And this is it. So this is where I am set up. I have my friend Alex over there who's doing homework. And the other 2 girls went shopping, and Nikki is out there, I think, reading. And that's it. So, and there is that mail. I brought it in my lovely little rainbow bag. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Let me set this camera up, and let's go open the mail. Woohoo! All right, guys, I am back. Let's start with the big box first. And we get it done because then this bag will be much easier to pack back because everything will be flat and not in all of its packaging. I know since we're here at a timeshare, they don't clean the room like if you were in a hotel every night. They don't service the room again until we leave. So they're going to be wondering, what the heck is all of this stuff, all this shipping packaging? Because again, what woman brings her mail with her to a hotel? Only a mad scrapper. But then, hey, I've come here and I've brought my laundry with me and done laundry watching TV. So, because again, I'm a mad woman. Ugh. Well, let's slice this box open and attempt to not, slice through my hand or my leg. Let me move my leg on that note. There you go. Oh, wait a minute, but now I'm going to slice into what's in there, so I felt that I hit packaging there or something. Oh, my goodness. Okay. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, you know what I was hitting? Look, paper. Oh, look, more paper. There's stuff in there somewhere, but there is, oh, okay. And there we have staff thingies, wrapped thingies. There we go. I can speak English, really I can. Just not today, huh? All right, so let's start with what's not wrapped here at the bottom. So let's think, oh, yay! These are from, oops, sorry, as I hit my head with it. Oh, my phone. I joined a Ray Train on Whatnot done by a bunch of ladies, and it was a Tim Holtz themed one. So I picked up stuff that I did not have from Timmy, so I really wanted these. Aren't these beautiful? So these Stampers Anonymous, the scroll work ones. I can stamp these with gold or gold ink or clear, and then emboss them because they are so beautiful. And I got these guys for dirt cheap. I'm talking like $6 or $7 plus shipping. So probably about $10, which is way less than retail on these. But I'm really excited. It's like, ooh. Set that aside. And then here I got the stamp And I think this one was where, and you have to be careful when you're on Whatnot because swiping is very easy. And I think I swiped and I didn't intend on swiping in it. And I was the only one that bid, so there we go. I got it for I think like $3 or $4. So, in the grand scheme of things, not bad. And I got some cool, so it's the stencils and then the stamp set. All of those goodies here. So again, yay Timmy, because I like Timmy. And this I did want. This is Hello Easter, Hello Spring with Happy Hoppy Bunnies. I think I wanted them. I'm not so much with I'll be honest with you, with the stencils. I'm like, but I really wanted these Hoppy Bunnies. I thought these would be really cute to stamp. And of course, Happy Easter and Hello Spring. So I really like them. Okay, what's in? And I don't buy anything I don't like, because what's the point in that, right? Okay, let's see what is wrapped up nicely here. Ooh, excuse me. Aha! I'm collecting my ink. I'm gonna do distress inks because now I have an Alex unit drawer set, the big one, and I'm going to get the inserts so I can store all of these because I have the full set of the oxides in the big ones, but I'm going to get these in the little ones and then just get reinkers because they're easier to store and actually I think easier to work with in general. So I started collecting these, and I may just make one big Ranger order later and just get all of them so I have all of the colors because I'm short like 2 or 3 on the oxides, and I have to figure out which ones they are again. And acquire, but I'm gonna go ahead and acquire them big because all the other ones are big ones. Had I thought this out better before, I would have gotten all the little ones instead and used 2 drawers. Oh my goodness, let me grab scissors and let's open up this bag and see what's in here. Now what I love about these Whatnotters is they do such a good job wrapping things up. But it's like the Russian nesting dolls. You have to unwrap and unwrap and unwrap and then you wrap some more. And I bought these. Not so much because, oh my God, I have to have them. I've been loving this. I wanted it for years. It's signed. So it's signed by Tim. And I have an apron that was signed by him from a creativation I went to. But these are really cool. So I have, and I love, this one I think is really cool. And it's a Christmas one. But all of his distressiness and then the month of December of whatever year this was. I think it's really, really cool. But it's signed, and I did not spend this much money on this. In all honesty, I was really surprised. I think I paid like $20 some odd for it, which for a signed piece from Tim, I was very happy. Okay, let's go to another package. Oh, I did bring my sign. I found my sign. You guys are like, what are you talking about, TheMaddScrapper? So Steve is got this for me and thought he felt it was inappropriate to give it to me for my birthday, so he wanted me to enjoy it beforehand. And I have a birthday coming up in July, and I'm having a Beatles birthday party because there you go. That is why I'm going to be 64 years old. So yeah, your TheMaddScrapper here is an old lady. But he showed it to me, and I read it. He says, "Did you sing it?" I go, "I sang it. I love it." The words to "When I'm 64," and that's the theme of the party. I'm 64, so we're making it a Beatles theme, and that I wanted to bring it in and prop it up to look at it. He says, "No, I want you to enjoy it." So we're gonna put it up here. So I thought I had forgotten it, but no, I did not. Okay, that's paper. Don't need that. Don't need that. Is this new stuff? This is new stuff. So let's see, what is this? Okay. Oh, this might be an easy one to open. Cross your fingers, guys. But this could have been from this Ray Train. It could have been from who knows. But I'm sure it's a Whatnotter. So let's see what is in here. What did I get? Oh! I got a lot of digitals. That's it. Okay. I forget. I'll remember. I'll look it up and I'll post in the description box who I got what from. But she does a lot of digitals. But look how cool, and they're all cut out for me. So I wanted that the steampunky. These are not cut out for me, but I can. It'll make me use my scan and cut. They're just sitting there collecting dust. And these, so I got these. I think they were separate files. And then I wanted all of these gear jobbers. I mean, look how cool these are. And these are like together. Oh, this is what they were. They're hidden Mickeys. Look at that. That's why I remember now. I got me hidden Mickeys. Or did these go? Or maybe these goes to here. No, these are the backs of these. I think they are. So I have hidden Mickeys. I'm going, I will find a use for these. Absolutely, because I am a Disney freak. And let's see, so that's all we have in here are all of those ears and gears that are mouse ears. But look how cute these are. Oh, so one of them is probably put together and who knows, or I got an extra head, who knows, because these are already, they're like adhered down. So that I think I got an extra set of ears. And I'm okay with that. But aren't these stinking adorable? I am super happy with these. Oh. Okay, let's put these all away quickly. Or try to. Okay, next package. Lizette Mejia. What did I get from Lizette? I can't remember. I'm telling you, when I order stuff and they arrive here, it's like Christmas. I don't know what I'm getting. I have the memory of a goldfish. None whatsoever. I think I've heard that goldfish have like 5-minute memories. How does anybody know that? I do not know. Let me put that in there so I remember who it is I got it from, because everyone you're dealing with whatnot, like in anything, you know, like Amazon or an eBay, we all know that, you know, it's always good to leave reviews of the sellers, especially if you're happy with what you got. So this reminds me of what I got. Okay, is that to the side? So let me see what I got. Did she get this to me, or I can't remember? Ah, she must have thrown this in. I can't remember, but I like that. She said that's a lot of money to spend on crafts, and I knew we couldn't be friends. Isn't that not the cutest thing? She might have thrown that in. I don't remember. But what do I have here? Oh, see, this is part of it is the Tim Holtz Ray Train, and I picked these up. This up. I thought that would be really cute as is. I think we're supposed to be able to take them off and use them, but there's a part of me that just wants to leave it that is and make like a little junk journal and use them. But isn't that cool? She made all of that and cut him out, or it came that way. I don't remember with the little, I love these little tiny paper clips. And then here, this is awesome. Oh, I love this one. So this is, she made this out of receipt paper, and then you got the whole roll, because in theory we're going to continue it, but she literally, let me just untie it and then I'll retie it up. She tea-dyed the receipt paper. Look at that. But I wanted it so that I could get the idea, but look how cool that is. And then stamped it and inked it and just went nuts. Tell me that is not coolness to add into a junk journal or whatever. And since I've determined that I want to, I mean, the thing, and I love junk journals, don't get me wrong, but the thing about junk journals is they're very free-flowing, and you're supposed to be just to slap them together. And I'm not a slap-it-together kind of crafter. I overthink things to the nth degree, which is why I want to do junk journals. So then it'll make me loosen up a bit. What do you think? But look how cool this is. I mean, eventually we're going to run out of things, and then we'll hit the receipt paper, and then I get to, you know, rinse, wash, and repeat. But is it not cool? And half of these, I mean, I have this guy. I'm positive I do. Somewhere in a box in the living room. The entirety of my craft room is in the living room, just about. All the boxes. I mean, I have a couple of 2x4. There's one left in a closet, a 2x4 of those cube units with the paper in it in the middle with my desk pushed into the middle because they had the paint. So all the walls and the ceiling has been painted. So here I can stamp. She inked some more. She just hadn't stamped it. So this is awesome. So that's I get to come back to next week. My Calyx units, had them shipped. Because I got those. I picked them up, not from IKEA, actually from Walmart. I got the Better Homes and Garden version, which Steve liked better. They felt sturdier, because that's the ones I have now. And they were a little bit cheaper. And they ship for free, so what it's worth. You can get a Calyx from them. And Walmart ships for free. So it's something, if you want to get those units, that's where to go. You know what, guys? Give me a second. Let me pause for a minute and let me roll this up. Then I am back. And yes, I hit the record button. And I rolled that all up and then opened another package because it wasn't scrapbooking related, but I got a bangle. This is a Native American bangle that I have been from an artist, Chimney Butte, who I love and was lusting over. So, yay, we have that. That arrived. But that's not part of this mail call, so I just want to show it up because in case anybody noticed that I had 3 instead of 2 on. Because, oh my goodness, can I get these bags open? And I try to open them neatly and open them up so they can be recycled for later. Alrighty, so I love that. We read to know we are not alone. C.S. Lewis. I love that. And I don't know which is this, so let's find out what this is. Oh, and I have a little thank you note. Oh, this, I remember this. This is from a Faith Ray Train. And I had to pick up different things. Or she sent me different things, so I got this one. I like that. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Aaronic prayer. It's a little notepad. You can always use that. And I like that. I'm going to give it to my daughter, Natasha. Don't be anxious about anything. Actually, I should keep it about myself because I am the queen of anxiety. And it has a really pretty pen. Look at that, guys. I wasn't expecting that. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light for my path. I could barely read it, but still. And it has on the point, a whosma was it for your phone? I forget what it's called. Pointer thingy. It's not a pointer thingy, but you know what I mean. And she added a little note. That is so cool. Put from Ephesians, and I love it. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. It's from 1 Corinthians. And I got a pen and a really pretty highlighter. But all of this is just for journaling. And I try to be supportive. And I like that peach pen. So we got a whole bunch of little good, just little, printables and stuff like that. I like rejoice to keep happy, and your joy shall form invincible host against all difficulties. Helen Keller, resolve to keep happy. So true. And these days, that is a tall order, but we're going to do it anyway. And is this, it's a playing card? No, it's not. Oh, it has another quote. Find ecstasy in life. The mere sense of living is a joy enough. Emily Dickinson. Those are wise words. And here's from the Bible. He will yet fill your mouth with laughter and your lips with shouts of joy. Job. Of all people to say that, right? And there you go. You found joy. And Lord, I will be glad and rejoice in you. I will sing your praises for your most most high. And just all of these, I wanted to keep them just to be able to send out or keep for myself. They're all quotes of encouragement, and that's what this was a rain train about encouragement. So I wanted to get these. So that's what I got. So I got little encouraging quips. Oh, how pretty that one is. So we have, and I love that one too. And you could put on a card. This could be on the front of a card, just the way it is, or on the inside. So I like these. I really, really did. And then I picked up also some printables that I can then cut out. I'm forcing my own hand to use my scan and cut. Although these, no, these are not, these are stickers. These are stickers. I forget who I get what from. I told you, it's like Christmas. These are all stickers. Even better. You can put them on envelopes or on cards. So pretty. So perfect. It says, he has a plan and I have a purpose. I like that. There's a Cuban saying, el hombre pone y Dios dispone. So basically, it's almost the equivalent of, in English, of, a man plans and God laughs. It's like we may plan, but other plans may be, what we think and what actually are might be two different things. All right, put that away. Next. That's the package I already opened. Let's not put it back in the bag. Let's put it on the floor. This is brandy. Okay, this is not part of scrapbooking, but I'm gonna share it with you guys anyway. This is from a seller on Whatnot, Blissful Brandy. One of possibly the sweetest people you will ever meet, and she sells boho, which is I love. But she is and she has her accent. I just love her accent. Listen to her talk. I forget. I think she's Tennessee, Alabama. But I picked up like a short kimono. And there's a way of opening this bag, I'm sure of it. There it is. I found it. But something lightweight, like a wear over, a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, and kind of dress it up. And I like doing that. I went earlier down to the outlets. My friend Alex, I was talking about, I dress up every day. I put on something nice. I go because I feel, this is what works for me. It makes me feel better. But look how cute this is. Just the, woo, you can't see it very well, but it is, there it is. So there's the opening, see? So that's the open, just to be worn over. But I love it. I'll have to have, one of the girls, I'm gonna put it on to have one of the pictures, girls take a picture. And we'll put it in right here. But I love it. I just love the busy, all of that. Can you guys tell that I like a busy? I'm a kook. But there you go. All right, next, another little package. Who are you? Red Rock Creations. Oh, I like her too. I'm sure. I'm not sure if this is from the Tim Holtz Ray Train or the Faith. I want to say Faith. The Faith one. But she has really cool and pretty things. All of them do, and it's fun to be some of these because you see what other people are creating and draw your inspiration or use some of it in your own. So I picked up these. I have, and just like what I have, this is a portable arm. I have my phone hanging on, but I have the bigger one over my desk, and then I have a new one that just arrived. I call the Octopus. It's like, but I have different things I've gotten from different sellers. So I have some hearts hanging on there. Somebody sent me, one of the sellers I bought from sent me crocheted hearts hanging. They're so pretty. I have a shoe I made from one of the Anna Creates and some hearts from Sobo Threads. And so I picked up these crosses to hang one. I'm going to hang one there, and I want to give them to my daughters. So I picked up that little thingy. She makes those. And then here, what did I get here? This is some FM. Oh my goodness. She packed this. This thing ain't coming out. I wonder if she taped it to the cardboard. So let's see. But see, everybody recycles. They use their packing materials in different ways. And that is something that I plan on doing myself. I save all. Because I do plan on do this I will be selling on Whatnot. So I'm saving all of this stuff. And it stays, it's one step further before it hits a landfill. I felt strongly about that. Okay, we'll put that. I have a big trash pile here to my right. And these are just pockets. She made these pockets. See, with paper on the back. It's just basic lightweight cardstock. But again, I even wanted to incorporate these somehow, maybe in Bible journaling. But I like this. So let's not get tired of doing what is good. In just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up. And trust me, that is so true. And here it is. It is more blessed to give than receive. I really wanted this one. And I think, is that part of it? I think that's part of it. But she added the flowers, and then that is also cut out. And then this one, so pretty. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Do we not need this right now? Right now in the world, it is right now. We've started a needless war, and we're just going to stop there. We're not politicking here. We are having fun. So let me put this back in its little baglet that I think got a little mangled. But at least it protects it somewhat. It's better than nothing. There we go. And that is from Red Rock Creations, and I love her. And I will list everywhere that I got it, I will list it in my description, so if anybody's familiar with Whatnot. And I think I'm going to do a video and explain Whatnot to you, since I've gotten really into that community. So anybody's interested, you guys can kind of have the ins and outs. Excuse me, I needed a sip of water. Okay, next. What do we have here? This is from Larissa Woods. And see, I can tell she doesn't have a label. She just sat there and printed it on her printer. And that's a good idea. I need to get a label maker. Okay, I used to have one, but then I had already bought tape for it. I had a thermal printer for work. I was going to use it and just use my own, not, use my own tape. Except now that I got laid off, I don't have that thermal printer, so I have to go buy one. Oh, well, there you go. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, this is so... Oh, I hope she sends the explanation on it. This is from Broken by Design. And these are WTF bracelets. WTF. We all know what the slang for WTF is. And he says, what WTF? Ray says, no, not that WTF. And she sends us a little booklet that explains it. And oh my gosh, I have to read it. And it, WTF stands working that faith. And I got 2 bracelets, one for me and one I'm going to give to my oldest daughter, Natasha. I love that. Myra the Mad. She is. This is the one I'm keeping myself because it had so much blue in it. And the colors, and they have, all of them have a cross on them. And the colors are symbolic. And this one glows in the dark. So let me see if I can read it. My gosh, it is written really tiny. Oh, where are the, okay, so here it is. The white beads you see here are Jesus was without sin. By his sacrifice, we are washed clean and pure. Pink, Jesus loves everyone. Be like Jesus. Blue, the blue one's right here. Jesus wants a relationship and true friendship with you. And then the brown ones you see here, Jesus represents the cross he died for you and for me. And then yellow, Jesus is eternal, and his color represents those streets of gold in heaven where we get to spend eternity with Jesus. I thought that was really, when she explained it, really, really cool. She makes these and she sells them very, very inexpensively. I really liked the concept. So I bought 2. One for me and one for her. So we'll put these back in the bag with their little explanations because I won't remember them 5 minutes from now because I have the memory of a goldfish. It's that goldfish again. I love that. You know what? I'm gonna put mine on right now. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, no, trash is on this side. This I already cheated and opened. Actually, Peanut Gallery, Steve cheated and opened. I think it was one of his. Oh, this is yours. I go, yes, it is. I can tell already just by peeking at it. So this was from, I was a Ray trainer I just happened to catch. I think this is Plus Size Gals on Whatnot. She sells a lot of, is this not? Yes, Plus Size Girls. Sells a lot of like trims. She's a trim. But if you do junk journals and whatnot, I mean, she has great, great trim. But she was doing an Alice in Wonderland day, and yeah, who likes Alice in Wonderland in here? What do you think? So I bought a deck of cards that are all Alice in Wonderland themed. Can I get these? Could I get this puppy open? There's got to be a way. I know I can see that little stringy. Okay, I give up with the stringy. Oh my goodness, really? Maybe, what do you guys think? Maybe I should grab sharp scissors and try not to stab myself with them. Holy cow. There we go. There we go. I have quite a pile of trash here. But I really wanted these just because they were Alice in Wonderland and to incorporate them in my room. But there you go, look at that. Of course, Tweedledee and Tweedledum are the jokers. But, and all the numbers, I think, are all, but there we go, the Queen, there's Alice. So each one have different, they're going to have different things, but I thought they were so cool. There, look at that. Oh, the White Rabbit. And then the March Hare. The Caterpillar. Ah, there we are. There's a Cheshire Cat, more cards. They're just really, really, I mean, I just love them. More cards. I mean, just I go, oh yeah, I have to have them. Now, is there, yeah, they're all just patterns. That's just the explanation there, but super, super cute. So I'm like, yep. Thank you, Bicycle, for making Alice in Wonderland cards. And then I picked up some fabric, again, Alice in Wonderland theme, and a bunch of trim. So look how pretty that, these are fat quarters that she was selling. I love this one, so pretty. It almost, I think it's a shade lighter blue than my walls that are gonna go into the office. And then this one's too fun. So this one is a mix. So this one is also the new one. I am a very much, I love the traditional Alice, but look at that. Look how fun is that? That would make I'm thinking for a junk journal or general or whatever cover. I mean, I don't know. We're gonna figure out where we are going to put this. But I think it is great fun. Isn't she cute? So 2 pieces of fabric and then more ribbon that I will ever use in this lifetime. But as she pulled them up, I said, yep, a yard. I'll take a yard. I think there's a yard of each. So these are so fun. I'll figure I'll find a use for them. or just hang them somewhere and just make me happy. Who knows? So all of them, each of these ribbons. So I got, oh, I like this one. So maybe I should just, let me just show them to you this way. I think I got 2 of these because I really liked it. And I'll fold up the other ones in a second. But look how pretty that Alice with the Cheshire Cat. And here in the teacups with the Mad Hatter and the March Hare. And I think, is it repeated? No, it's very similar to that, but a different one. But very simple. I mean, really, really cute. I figure I can incorporate little snippets into anything. Look how cool. We can put this on a card, quite frankly. Because I've done cards using ribbons. And here's another one, Alice. And of course, the all important, we're all mad here. For we are. And over here with the Mad Hatter hat. I love it. Now let me fold this one up again nice and neatly so I can get it back into its packaging. Because now I have to take it all the way. I have to truck it all out here and I got to truck it all back home again. Not that we overpacked for this trip or anything, right? Because none of us, none of us never overpack for a crop or for a weekend or anything like that, right? Liars. And then I got a bunch of, look how pretty that is. Just a bunch of, this is pretty close to, the colors of my walls in my office now, in the craft room. So I wanted to have these, although just to use in there somewhere, in the decor. But it will be blue and white. The whole room is blue and white, and then I plan on using red as a splash color, which is why I bought a ton of the Curiouser and Curiouser paper from Graphic 45 since it's on clearance. And I want to make projects with them that will work in my room. So even though I love teal still, teal's in my heart, but blue has always been my favorite color. And now with the theme, I've changed the theme of my room. Oh my gosh, Stephen sent me pictures and I'm just dying here. I almost want to go home immediately and move in. I'm like, ooh. But we still have to get the rest of the furniture from IKEA next week and then start putting it all together. That will be fun. Actually, I'll leave it that way. And then I'll have to keep the other bag. Okay, what else is here? Let's pull another bag out. What are you? You are Daisy, and it's soft, so it has to be one of the, I have no idea what it is. But let's find out what I got. Whee! That's a pretty little bag. We have ephemera, I think, right? Yes, so this was, does it say here? I have to look when I see it. I will know. So I'm gonna put it back in this bag. So Hello Wildflower is who the seller is. So I can actually toss the bag or not because I want the label. Because it's funny how when you get the mailing labels, the mailing label will have a different name than the seller name. They don't always put the seller name. They'll use their own personal name and their address. That's what I'm trying to be careful about not showing you these things. The labels. But this was a Tim Holtz. This was a Tim Holtz Ray tray. So, to look at all these little ephemera pieces. These are all Timmy ephemera pieces. And I got some of the fabric because I loved it. I thought that would work great in the craft room. But I saved the labels in case I want to be in touch with them. I remember who is what. And I picked up this because it was blue. I thought it would look, even though it is not, really Alice in Wonderland, but it's blue and very old-fashioned and vintage. And I thought I could use it somewhere, sticking up as a decorative piece. But isn't that really, really cool? And I love Tim Holtz anything. I'm just a sucker for it. But isn't that so pretty? And then, I don't think I picked these up. I think she just tossed me a bunch of ephemera in here because I remember picking up the fabric. And there's more. There's got to be more in one package because I got more than this in the fabric. But look how pretty that is. It has that. It's the red roses and it has a vintage feel. So I picked up a fat quarter basically. But I wanted it. I thought the roses were perfect. I go, this will work on something so I could do, I don't know, a journal about, I don't know what I'll do. But I will do something with it. It may sit there for 50 years, but it'll get, because we all have that. We all have a world's worth of UFOs, don't we? Oh, not me. You should see my scrap room. Oh my goodness. I looked at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have so much stuff. It's when it comes out, because when you have it all packed up in bins and whatnot, and then and I always said that the scrap box wasn't big enough and I couldn't store enough, and then when it all came out, I was like, my gosh, I had all that in there. I'm like, wow. very efficient. It's now, poor thing, it's sitting forlorn in the patio waiting for my friend Josie to come and pick it up. For it will be hers next. It will gone from my friend Tara, who gave it to me, and now I am doing the favor again and giving it to her. I thought that would be the right thing to do. I'm gonna put you back in your bag because I want to for right now. Okay, there you go. Next, another flat package. What are you? Who are you? You are Amber Jones. I have no idea who Amber Jones is. But once I look, if she put the thing, and I do reviews on everybody, so that's when I'll start making connections. So I'm trying to keep the bags, stuff in the bags, if I don't get a shipping label with it inside. And this is Amberly Papery. Here we go, but I'm still going to keep it. So what do I have in here? I don't think this was a raid train, but I picked up. Oh, is that it? Or is just the label's pretty hard? Okay, the label's stiff. So this is a little card. Aw, she sent me a thank you card. Isn't that cute? I love that. I will be there, Amber. What did I pick up from her? Oh, him. I don't have him. Trust me, I did not pay that. I paid a heck of a lot less. I think I paid like $5 or $6. Sometimes I feel guilty for the deals I get. I was like, oh, so I try to make it up in really, really, really glowing reviews. And now, you know what? Here's a person who pays attention to her shipping. So she put a piece of cardboard behind it so that my dies would not be damaged. That is important. That's a big thing, and I'm gonna leave it just like that so that it reminds me that she did that. So I make a point of including that in a review. Those are important. Those are little touches, little things that have meaning. Trust me, because I had one, I think she was inexperienced and sent me paper in a poly bag by itself. So my paper arrived with the corners all bent up. So I don't think I even left a review yet on it. I meant to send her a note and say, in the future, you might want to use cardboard to protect the paper. No criticism. I think I did leave her I think I did review it because I like what I got, but I didn't, leave her a bad or make a bad note about it. Because I honestly don't believe it was intentional. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, we're gonna open up one more bag that is not scrapbooking related. I think this is from Amy. It's not? It sure is. This is from Stay Wild Boutique. She's also one of the boho. She does both thrifting. She sells thrifted pieces, pre-loved, that's a new term, and new with tags. And her aesthetic is mine. We are just like the Vulcan mind meld. And I moderate her channel too. So I'm out there being rah-rah. Okay, so I picked up from her a couple of I almost the other day bought another cami, forgetting that I had bought this one because we're a dingbat in that way. So I'm gonna cut it this way because again I can always use this to wrap something else. Okay. So I have a white one and a green one, like these guys. But they're just simple little camis that you can, because I layer a lot. So, there you have it. It's very simple. It's a very plain and simple, and it's by BB, whoever BB is. But she has a nice tag. So I have this olive green one, and I wear a lot of dusty rose and with a lot of floral print. And this matched, when I saw it, I go, oh, this is going to match my dusty rose stuff. So I have a pair of overalls. Like when it gets really hot, like we're here, and I think it's like 79, 80 maybe here in Oceanside, but 2 days ago, the day before I left, I was out replanting my fuchsias before everybody killed them. I told you, please water my fuchsias. And I was out there in March, 99 degrees planting, and then I gave my health heat exhaustion. I was not in the sun, but I went too long, and so I made myself sick. And here is the other cami. So it's just a different look to it. So here we go. This is the front of it. And then it has a little cross strap. But just really simple. And we all need these for our clothes. So I picked up these two camis, and there's something else left in that bag. What is it? Let's find out. So you guys get a fashion show and scrapbookings. It's like VNA. VNA does cooking stuff. And she does nail stuff. And I do this. But I have, for what it's worth, I really believe, is why I buy so much now from Whatnot in these small stores. I believe in shopping small and supporting. And it's not that I don't love my company, Spellbinders and all of that, but, I get to more directly affect and help a small business or a family. A lot of these are just literally, husband and wife doing these things. So Amy from Stay Wild Boutique is a single mom. Okay, and her little girl Hazel is 2. So I get to help a single mom, and she does this full time. This is how she supports. She's in Idaho, and this is how she supports herself and her daughter. So I'm happy to buy from her, and this is oh my gosh, like a kimono. They're the buttons, but again in this dusty rose that I really love. This is the pink I love, and this pink too. So this is a kimono that I can wear over, dress up a top and a pair of jeans, and suddenly it's dressed up. So just sheer, but really, really pretty. And then this, I think it's like a tunic top. Or is it a dress? I forget now. Let's open this all up. I just love the fabric. Oh my goodness, and now it's like, okay, where are we? There we go, here's the top. Yes, okay, it's like a tunic top. So it's crossed. Okay, so you can see here. Let me get this bag out of the way. So it's crisscross right here, my knitted pin, and then, but it is a high-low. So here's the end of the front, but you see it's low, it goes, it's probably gonna go floor length for me because I'm a shorty, I'm a whole whopping 5'1". But I picked these up all tremendously inexpensively. And I got to support her, and I got new clothes too. So it works. All right, you go there. Next. Oh, look here, my stamps that I used to put on the back of cards. When I was packing, I was in a rush, so I was just tossing stuff everywhere. Oh, here's Velcro. And here's the extender for my computer that's going to come out here in a minute. Because I'm going to edit, I will probably publish this from here. So you'll be seeing this while I am still here in Oceanside. Because I don't go home until Monday. And Monday can take its time getting here. Okay, who are you? What are you? You are, I don't know what you're in here, but ooh, there's lots of stuffage in here. So what did I get here? I'm tearing the bag apart. I should not tear the bag apart. I can just cut it and then save it. I'm breaking my own rules because I'm a nut job. Oh, okay, so this is from the same Faith Raid train I was on. This. I wanted this. I wanted this to support Peanut Gallery because I love him dearly, and we're having I won't say like it's a bit rough. He's having a very, very tough time with the loss of his mother, who is beloved, and prayer is good. That is the support of everything. And there we go. It's a good morning just because you love me, and it's a devotional, and I wanted to have one that I could open up every day and do before I start my day. This is not my favorite color, pink. We all know it, but that does not matter. It's the contents that are important. So there we go. 365 daily devotions. I am happy. Yes, I got that. Then what do we have here? We have the mailing labels. Let's. Oh my gosh, and another. Oh my gosh, these bags are self-sealing that you cannot unglue. There we go. So there is my. And I should keep it all together, so I'll keep my shipping label, but I want to detach it so I can open up everything else. Holy cow! There we go. You have good sticky on them. I picked up, I think, one for me and one for one of my daughters. So there we go. And it's a little, I think this is the one I was keeping, this is what I'm giving to her. So look at that. And it's, again, the Aaronic prayer. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. I need to memorize that better. I'm known to spurt parts of this in traffic, or when somebody cuts me off or is mean. We just went and saw Bob Gurr, the Disney Imagineer, and the movie about him, Creative by Design. And he talked about, and there was a Q&A, so we got to meet him. He was there and he did a Q&A, and he was talking about this gentleman is 94 years old and still out driving. Sharp as a tack. And he talked about being stuck in traffic, and he said, I had the choice of being rah, 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 angry about being stuck in traffic. He says, and he started out as a car designer, and he said, or I could sit there and use that as an opportunity to look at the designs of all of the rear lights. And that's how he entertained himself being stuck in traffic. He made the better, cheerfully, the better of a bad situation. So that's what I choose. I remember that when I wanted to go, no. I go, no. We bring out the ironic blessing. And then I pick this one. Because God is within her, and she will not fail. And it comes with a little pencil and a little notepad. So, and again, I got to support a small seller. And there's something in here. I think these are printables. And look at that. This is, how did she do this? I don't know. I don't care. But there we go. We protect the flat pieces of paper by keeping them flat. And these are all cutouts that I can put into a journal. But I think I got some for me and then to make. Oh, I wanted to make paper clips. That's what it is for the Bible. Bible paper clips. Look at that. They're so, so pretty. So I picked up 2 of each because I could put them on, either, different ones and one facing the other. But I can keep some for me and give some to Natasha. So we'll put that in there. Cohorts have come in and they saw that I'm recording. So yay. We're not yelling and screaming yet. That'll come later. And then more printables right here. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Open. And again, more to make paper clips. And all of these are meant to make me bust out my scan and cut and use it. You guys heard me, right? You know what? I may do this. I will go to YouTube University, figure it out, and we're going to do it together. What do you think? But these are all, again, all printables. And they're just so pretty and very, very inexpensive. So I will post all of the descriptors. And then these, which were kind of steampunky, but so bright. I love them. So cool that I could throw them anywhere. Make magnets, even. Think about that. But I really, 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 really like them. And look at these. I love them. Oh, they're way too cool. And she did it like on but matte photo paper. So I really like. So we have all of those, all of these little gumaflachis. So I'm gonna put this all. I'm gonna try to put it back in its little mailer. Will it fit? Will it fit? I'm not gonna stretch it. We'll put it in there with the cardboard and the packing label, so that way I know it's not only who the vendor was, but also who the person is. Because yeah, it's a totally different. What it says here. This is mixed media girl, but her name is Sherry. So I wanted to be able to make that connection, and I'll cut out the label and save it. So okay, let's stack you there. Next. Am I not done yet? This is like the basket of breads and the beds and fishes. This is the scrapbooking equivalent of it. Popo's Design. What is she? Oh, ooh! This is the first time I saw her, and she sells glitters and and sparkly stuff. And I wanted to try. I wanted to see, so I bought some from her. But if I really like, which I think I will be back for more. But look, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm already knowing, yes. She's oh my goodness. Oh heck yes, I already love this. Oh! These are big packages, wow. You can't tell, even if she was doing it right on camera, but sometimes proportions are not, you can't tell the proportions, but oh my gosh, these are as large as I think they are. So her name is Popo's Design. So, and she's all over the place, so I'm so nice you guys can see that. So, there you go, rhinestone size chart, and yeah, so I got these, but look at these bags. I'm just selling them for like $3 a piece. So look at those beautiful pink ones. Oh, that with a little cat is her logo. I love that. So we have pink ones. I got taupe ones. Look how pretty they are. Actually, these are champagne. I think she called them champagne. I don't care. I like them. I'm going to be getting more. I will be looking for her next show. And pickups. They were very inexpensive. I mean, they're not self-adhesive, but we all know how to double glue, right? Look how pretty these are. These are like oh, sepia is what I want to call it. Sepia color. And I love these browner ones. Just that vintage. Love that vintage look. And silver. I think she ran out of gold, so I wasn't able to buy gold, but I'll be back for them. But I love these. These are really, really nice. And all different sizes. And then this is my pack. Yeah, they're $3 a piece. Yeah, I picked up all of them for $3 a bag. And then and everything in here. So it has all. It's a mixture of everything, including rhinestones. These are so cool. I like them. She's gonna have more of my business. I will find more because we can always use these kind of things. These little sparkly bits for whatever we're making. Okay, all right. I throw those back into the bag and with my little chart thingy. Okay, and I think the outside, does it have her name on here somewhere? Proposed design. I mean, where did I put the bag? Is this the one that? No, I don't think so. What did I do with the bag already? Holy mackerel. You guys are supposed to be keeping track of me. I'll find it. Eventually. Oh no, here it is. Yay. And then I have her. A lot of times I want to know their addresses. Okay. All right, next, this is from Elda. Please do not bend. So let's see, and this is also from, I'm sure from one of my whatnot hauls. Let's see. Can we, we're just gonna cut off the end of it and make it easy on me. What is in here? Oh. Let's see. Oh no! I take it. You know what this is? Oh my goodness. This, I believe, I could be wrong. I think this is part. What is this? Is this? No, this is not whatnot. Ah, this is from a swap I'm doing. Oh, my first card came. Look at that. Look how sweet that is. This is from Elda. I have to save this. So we did a card. I'm in a card swap. I'm making mine this weekend. Oh, look at that. Look how pretty that is. That, oh my God, with the little bunny butt and the little flower for its tail. It got a little bit bent, but that's okay. We will put it in the envelope this way and unbend it. Well, that's a treat. That is a real treat. Okay. Now I really do have to get mine in the mail. So let me do this. Where is there? I have a pen here, don't I? Yes, no, maybe. I thought I put one in here. Apparently I did not. Yours, Julie, did not. So I could put right swap on it. I'll try to remember that. But remember Remy of a Goldfish? But when I look at it, I'll remember. Okay, next. That's a Christmas card that fell in there and I didn't pull back out. Next is Jessamine. I know Jessamine. I recognize that name, but don't ask me why. And this, well, I could still try to rescue this using it as a small, like she did. She took a bigger envelope and just folded it in half, but there's no, some people take their packing tape very seriously. Aha! This is another Tim Ray Train. Jasmine is she's from the Ray Train because it's Tim Holtz stuff. So I'll save that. So I picked up a whole bunch, and I'm not kidding you, I think I paid like $2 for this. Now you guys get an idea why I do or not. But look at all of that Tim Holtz ephemera. And then we picked up flowers, which are not Tim Holtz, but that's okay. I wanted them anyway. They're very reminiscent, actually, of Anna Griffin. But look how pretty these are. And they're all shiny. These are chipboard. These are chipboard. Not like super thick, but thick enough. Dora, I have one of my partners here already looking like, okay, what did she get? Everybody's peeking. I will pass. So you get me doing it in the midst. Okay, we'll put these here. We'll put these here. Let's look at these. These are really pretty. I like them. I think these are stickers. I think these are stickers. Look how pretty these are. They're really nice. But I know it was like cheap. And cheap is good. Especially when we have a saying, Cubans have, bueno, bonito y barato. So that's good, pretty, and cheap. But it sounds better in Spanish, doesn't it? It's like, but this is a special treat. These are, oh man, these are great. I mean, you can use this as, I mean, it's a big center point in a card. Now, can I get it in the envelope, back into the envelope in less than 3 hours? Alrighty, there we go. I managed it. And we'll put it back in your envelope, because otherwise I will not be able to remember who I got them from. Now, can I find the top of the envelope that I cut off? Alrighty. Right, you go over there. My gosh, we're at the bottom. We only have 2 more things of my bag of breads and loaves. I mean, of bread and fish. I like this one. Buy, recreate, repeat. That's what she has. That was her label. There's my knife. I go, Steve bought this knife, one for him, one for me, and I have them both. I just kind of requisitioned them. Like, oh. I'm the one that opens the mail and all the packages, pretty much. Okay, what is in here? Because I can't remember. What is this? No, really, what is this? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They're, you should see Dora's face right now, guys, but oh my goodness. They are pens, but this lady makes them. Oh my goodness, can I even get them open? They're amazed. Oh, she's handing me scissors just to open the darn thing. I don't even know why I'm bothering, because it has a Ziploc, like I'm never going to keep it back in here. That didn't help. I'm just going to cut it off. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that pen. And it's a pen.
Goes with the nails.
I know, right? But it doesn't. This is perfect for my room.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect with the scissors, you know, from the Mad Hatter and the roses. I says, I don't know if I'll ever use the pen, but I wanted the pen. It was like, oh! And then she had a pencil. And she made it up, and what she did is she converted it. I think she gave me the kit in here to convert it to a pencil. But here, she gave me refills for the pen. And then this one.
Oh my God.
Right?
That
is stunning. This one I can open. Oh. So maybe this is the one I'm supposed to convert. I don't know. She sent me a message telling me how to do it.
Wow.
Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? So yeah, they're both pens, but she told me how to convert it into a pencil, because I wanted a pencil and a pen. So I think this is the first one I got, and then this one's the second one. So this one's the one I'm going to convert. But I already tangled it. You go quick detangle it. So these will be standing up somewhere in the in my new room, because this is the splash color. Oh, these are so awesome. Whoa! Indy, you right? You right. Yay! I can do my squiggle. Oh my gosh. Okay, we put them back in there, because now they will stay in the wrapper for the moment. So now I have to make a really cool pen or pencil holder, something that they can go in with all that curiouser paper that is sitting in the box unopened yet. Because I know what it is. Oh. She's like, so happy you like my creations. Are you joking? So where are the other thingamajiggers? Oh, there it is. I see the pencil thing right there. Okay, got it. Okay. Yippee! Okay, next. Last box. And then I'm actually going to do something constructive, like, you know, scrap something or other. Summer Dawn Clements. Okay, so actually, I brought with me to work on is the stuff to prep for the class, for the last Anna Griffin Create that I never finished. I have the last day to prep. I thought it would be nice if I got them prepped and maybe some of the projects made before the new box arrives. Which is, I know that I had a package arriving either today or tomorrow from Anna Griffin, but I also ordered, what did I order? A couple of more cutting mats of the little ones. And then and something else. I forget what it was. Because the box doesn't arrive until the middle of April is when they're supposed to ship or arrive. Because she thinks that we're all going to get it done in 2 weeks. She's not in time for the class. I mean, look at me, months later, I still don't have it done. But now I can do it. The irony is that the weekend that Anna Griffin Creates is the weekend we are back here in Oceanside. We're here for the weekend for my sister's birthday. And I will be here doing it because that event starts 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 7 p.m. here. And ain't no one going to be up at that hour in this room except me. Everybody else sleeps. So half the day I can do most of the classes. And nobody will even notice. Okay, what is in here? I have no idea. I really have no idea. I can't even tell what is in here. Oh, this is more. What is in here? Let's see. Let me read the note real quick. I think we had a snap. Ooh, let's see. Okay, hang on. Okay, so this is one of them that she did. Goodness gracious. The Tim Holtz ephemera, but I also did a bin, what they call a bin, which is buy it now purchase, to help me create a new logo. She's a fantastical graphic artist, and she's very creative, and I liked her vibe, and we just really clicked, so I'm paying her to create me a new me. We're gonna be a new me. Okay, let's see. Can I get this open? But these are all her creations that she made. Or is this a little, yeah, okay. Oh, this is the box. This is like a little kit. This is what they call, like, they will sometimes do what they call buyer giveies. And they give away to the buyers. So look at that. Look how cool that is. And she made all of this. This is so adorable. You can put it into a junk journal. That is so pretty. Ooh, how sweet. And little extras. That is super, super. Ah, no, don't bend it, Myra. Don't break it. That would be bad. Okay. Next. Oh, this guy, and she threw with some washi tape. Isn't that cute, cool little washi tape? This guy, oh my goodness, because she was like, you bid on it, and then she gives you choice. And me and her communicating which was the guy with I called him the mushroom guy, and then there was 3 mushroom guys. I was like, wait, is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? I'm like, wait, no, wait, it was so funny, because you communicate through chat. She's talking, but we were having to write our responses. And she talks faster than I can type with 2 thumbs, because I was doing it on my phone. But look at these. Aren't these the coolest little Timmy tags? I liked him, and then her too. But him I really like with the feathers and everything. And it took me like 2 tries to get him. 2 other people outbid me, because I was only willing to go so far. And nobody picked him. I'm like, you guys are wrong. He's the best one, in my opinion. But you know what they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? What else is in here? This is so cool. She was just really, really nice. I really wanted to support her, and I will go out of my way to support some, and she's newish to whatnot, so I go out of my way. I like to be really supportive. To the detriment of my bank account, but there you go. But this is like a pocket, if I remember correctly. I can pull, yeah, there you go. I can pull there we go. Look how cool that is. And then these are all separate too. This will be really, really cool in a junk journal, or just displayed as is. I don't know. We'll see what I come up with. What my decision is. I'm so excited. Have all my furniture all picked out. I mean, just now, okay, I'll have plenty of storage and things to put decorative pieces on. Yay. Because I went nuts buying Alice in Wonderland stuff at Michael's when it was there for Halloween. These are little kits to make. So let's see. This is her note. Is there a note, or is this just to include? No, it's just paper to include. So I think I got pictures. And the good thing is that she explains it, is that when you buy on Whatnot, you get what they call as a video receipt. So you can see your exact purchase. But those video receipts are good for 60 days. So you can watch a whole show. So if somebody's creating something, you can watch how they did it and recreate it yourself, just like you do on YouTube. doing it on whatnot. And if you're clever, like some of us are, and you have a screen capture, app on your phone, just, run the video and record it on your phone, and then you have it forever. Because when 60 days are gone, it's gone. So that's my evil plan. And then she had these trims that she makes herself that I thought, ooh, I want those. Now, if I can get into the bag, I may have a bag of trim, and I can't get the trim out of the bag. Yay! We're in the bag. But I love these. She did these. She sewed them up, and she distresses them herself. And they're little pieces. And that's like, it's gathered, but you can actually, I just ungathered it a little bit on this side, so I can just pull it and regather it. There we go. Look how cool that is. Heck, I like it on this side too. Either side is gold. And again, they're box pleats. I can't do box pleats. Box pleats defy me. I am not that talented a sewer. And just extra bits and pieces that she tossed in here that we can use anywhere. So yay! So those are all my little goodies. Now, who is on what? I mean, it's on her label. I've already lost her label. It's somewhere in here. It's important. But I will be in contact with her because we have to talk about what I want. I want a kind of like a gothic, kind of stylized Mad Hatter, but basically the original. Throwing back to that. I really love the classic Alice, so I want to go back to that. And since fortunately for us, it is out of copyright, we can use elements of it. I don't have to worry about it. Alrighty, guys, believe it or not, that is it. I have run out of packages. I ran out of bread and fish. So this is everything from this haul. So hopefully you had fun watching my little, insane spending spree here. But it was all, I literally nickel and dime myself to death because all these things were, I literally picked them up for $2 or $3 a piece. Something like ridiculous. And then once you hit a certain point, then your shipping becomes free. It becomes, you paid like $4 or $5, but then it just goes free. Because then it fits all in that original box. You don't have to pay, shipping for each item. It fits in the weight of the package you paid for. So, yay! Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for hanging out with me. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, you know what to do. Give me a like. Drop me a note if you like. And if you want to see more madness, you know what to do. Subscribe and ring that bell. I am like a bad penny. I keep turning up. Otherwise, you know the drill. Go out there and craft and make something beautiful. Because with what you make, you can touch a life and brighten someone's day. So go out there and craft and make a difference, all right? And as always, never, ever, ever forget, we're all a little mad here. So come on, craft the madness with me, okay? I'll talk to you guys later. Love you all. Bye!